Everyone. Today I'll be explaining about my project on IoT based home automation system which we have built under MRC IoT internship program. Our team consists of individual I done by individual Sanjana Madhav from Siddhaganga Institute of Technology 1SI23EC099. I have built this project under the guidance of Jayalakshmi ma'am. Contents of the PPT are basics of C++, embedded systems, IoT, tools used in the project, about project screenshots, conclusions. The main objectives of the projects are easy and comfortable controlling of home devices using smartphone from any place. In the first week, we learned about the C programming. C programming is an essential tool for Arduino code. C is a general purpose language. It is applied and used effectively in various domains. It is a free formatted language. Efficiency and portability are the important considerations. Library facilities plays an important role. C is used in system software development, embedded software development, OS kernel development, firmware, middleware, and driver development, file system development, and many more. Next structure of the C program is as shown in the Ash include is the directory. Studio.h is a header, and int main. Under the int main, we will be writing the code. Int a is equals to 0. We are initializing the a and giving the value of 10. And the printf statement is used for the printing a value. And return 0 is a is used to it will confirm that without any error the program has been run. And next we will be going to the slide data types. In data types is in a in a s- basics of the data types in the CR int, float, char, and double. Derived are array, pointer, functions, and user defined are struct, union, and enum. The flow control statement in C is if else, switch, case for while and do while. The operators are in C are arithmetic operators, relational operators, logic operators, bitwise operators, and assignment operators. Arrays are defined as collections of similar types of data in terms items stores a contiguous memory location. Pointers in C languages is a variable which store the address of another variable. This variable can be type, int, char, array, functions, or any other pointer. Next, introduction to C++. The C++ invented by Bjarne Stroustrup in 1979 at Bell Laboratories. C++ is a typically typed, compiled, general-purpose, case-sensitive programming language that supports procedural, object-oriented, and generic program. It adds many new features to the C language and is perhaps best thought as a superset of C. Application of C++ are video games, high performance, financial application, graphical applications, simulations, productivity or office tools, embedded and real times, audio and video processing. An object is a real world entity which will have state and behavior. Object is an instance of class. Object also comes with its own identity. SS modifiers are used to set the boundaries or accessibility of a class member. Constructor is a special member function of a class that initializes the objects of the class. Constructors initializes the value of to the object members after storage is allocated to the object. The four fundamental concepts of OOPS are encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. Simple code for C++ is here we can see hash include iostream int main cout hello world and return 0. We can see in right side file header. Header file is a file with extension .h with contains uh, con- which contains C function declaration and macro definition shared between source files. There are two types of header files: the files that are programmer write and files that comes with your computer. There are two types of header files that comes write that files that comes with compiler. Next, preprocessor directives, start of the program, s- and and to program termination. In between that, there is a statement. The next topic is embedded system. Now, embedded system. Embedded system is a combination of hardware and software which is designed to a specific task. Embedded system has a three parts: hardware, firmware, and the software. Embedded system have peripherals such as serial communication interfaces, synchronous serial communication interfaces, and universal serial bus, etc. It can be categorized into four types: standalone, real time embedded system, networked, and mobile embedded system. Standalone embedded system, these are the independent system which work by themselves. They don't depend on a host. Example, mp3 player and calculators. Real time embedded system, these systems are strictly time specific, which means these embedded systems provides output in a particular defined time interval. Example, traffic control systems, military and medical usages. For network embedded systems are connected to a network which may be wired or wireless to provide output to the attached device. Example, ATM machine and home security system. Mobile embedded system. Mobile embedded systems are small and easy to use and requires less resources. Examples are MP3 players, mobile phones, digital cameras. Now I'll explain about the IoT Internet of Things, the network of physical objects that contains embedded technology to communicate and interact with their internal states or external environment. IoT architecture. They are categorized into sensing layers, network layer, data processing layers, and application layer. And then tools used in the projects are Arduino IDE is used, PiximLab is used, and Null emulator and the Blink IoT app. Blink IoT app is connected to a cloud. Now Arduino ID, Arduino integrated development environment. It is an open-ended open software source software which is content text editor for writing code, a message area, a text console, a toolbar with the buttons for function and a series of menus. It connects to the Arduino. Now to communicate Arduino hardware, uh, PiximLab is used, is a real-time emulator of a development board which integrated MP Lab, LabX, AVR, GDB debugger. PiximLab supports some Pixim microcontroller and some Sim AVR microcontroller. PiximLab supports several devices that can be connected to the board for simulation. Then Arduino Uno. Arduino Uno is a low cost, flexible, and easy to use programmable open sources microcontroller board that can be integrated into a variety of electronic projects. This board can be interfaced with other Arduino boards, Arduino Shields, Raspberry Pis, and can control relay, LED servers. Then Blink app, Blink IoT, Blink app allows to create one or more projects. Uh, each project can contain graphical widgets like virtual LEDs, buttons, value displays, and even a text terminal, and can interact with one or more devices. Then the project is home automation. I'm doing the project on home automation. I'm covering on three topics: light dependent resistance, temperature control system, water tank control system. Coming to light dependent resistor to control the garden lights on the basis of intensity of the light. Depending upon the intensity of light, it will be controlled. Now, coming to temperature control system, to control the switch of the heater and cooler remotely, switching the heater off automatically if the temperature indoor exceeds 35 degrees Celsius. If it exceeds the 35 degrees Celsius, it will automatically cooler will turn on. Then water tank control system, we are using 2000 liter water tank to control inlet and outlet remotely. Switching inlet valve on if the volume of the water in the tank drops below 2000 liters, and switching inlet valve off if the tank is full automatically. Yeah, if the water comes below the threshold value, in inlet valve will be turning on. Here we have the pictures of the actual project in the classes. In the first, we have to see the heater. If the heater inlet value is open, we can see the session output here. Yeah, if you want to contact me, you can email me and contact with us. Thank you, MRTs, MRTX, for giving this opportunity.